There we go. Started speaking, completely forgot to get the microphone ready. Of course. There's always something. Yep, that's closed. That's all good. So. Not sure if you're aware, but apparently there's been reports that there's a new patch coming next week, which will include a reworking of how the finances work for the creator team. This is what I've read, which, considering where we're standing and how much we lost right at the very start, I'm just trying to think this through. Fittipaldi's not liking stuff. Algar is. I'm just not sure what to do in terms of that. I'm thinking that if I lose this specifically because I go over the cost cap, then I'll see the restart before it gets updated or after. Okay, so heading into the race, we've got the 15th best car. This track likes slow speed. Not bad at. I reckon we could get 20th. I reckon we get 18th. Yeah, 21st. Things are slightly coming together. Not massively though, which is the issue.
Greetings from Azerbaijan, where we're back in the country's capital.
And it's raining. It's another regular weekend. Go to 54. Go to the 47. Go to the 44. Gearbox shouldn't be an issue for Fittipaldi, but last time I said something shouldn't be an issue for him.
Green.
Let me just stop right there. I know this well enough to know that it can probably hear me and go, oh, that's adorable. You think this isn't going to happen again? So I'm just going to keep quiet about that.
Copy.
So while this is happening, few things have happened in Formula 1. Another Australian on the grid. That could be interesting.
How are my tires temp?
Cold. You know
I'm
this.
not fully ready, okay?
Cold. Hello. Just got started. I haven't actually had a look at how the track's gonna. Okay, so once it passes here and it drops below, probably gonna swap to the inters. That's actually probably just below inters actually, but still get as much as we can before that point. Should be there. It is. Slowly dropping. Sonoda.
Okay, virtual safety car, BSC.
Okay.
For now, follow the Delta.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah, Coleman. Fittipaldi gets some
Yes, I'm
reworking.
struggling a bit.
Go that way, go here, go for the enters. Oh, cool. Yeah, day's been pretty good so far. Pretty good. Drop that down, just to get that balanced. Bump that up. Bump that down. That works. Hopefully it doesn't drop too much. Verstappen's got a fault. So note is probably going to be at the bottom of this timing sheet. Purely because... Why does it do that?
A significant amount of rain coming down now.
Yep. Get some absolute. I forgot to change algo. How did I forget to do that? And as I do, it starts. I've just completely messed this up for Helga. By complete accident as well. Come on. So it's back. There we go. Oh, that is looking much better. Loving that. Back to the wets. Send them out. Ties. Track's good for wets. Loving that. Just thinking. Do I leave them out for the rest of the session even if they get max setup? Because if I leave them out, they'll get better acclimatization.
What was your feeling from the car?
It's good.
Copy,
Yes,
copy.
leave them out. Leave them out a little bit longer, get the better track acclimatization. Behrman, Wasa, Verstappen's got mechanical fault award. Not as many affiliate drivers as usual. That's interesting. Okay. Well, the track acclimatization's coming along quite nicely. Checkered flag. Fittipaldi has finished his laps. And award of Piastri. Yep, that's everyone. Loving that. $79.75. What now? Okay, so if we do that, go for this, bump that up. Bump that up. That could honestly be beautiful. If that's not perfect, I feel like that's close. Put that down. Go for that. Yeah, try those. Still says heavy rain. still got a bit. August first out, avoid the curbs. Curbs in clean air. Both in clean air. There we go. Hoping I got the setup right, but won't know until this finishes. One and one, loving that. Small. Come on. Oh. Haga goes slightly quicker. Albon slots into 7th. Haga bumped up to 6th. Russell up to 2nd. Fittipaldi goes 10th. Green. Jumps up. Fantastic. Getting close to that section. It's probably not going to go further than Inters. But we should be fine for another little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's about to start raining any second, but
Copy.
and it's just started. I love
Quick
that.
feedback when you can.
Thank you guys for the
Pulling
good
both in.
Copy, mate.
Come on, what do we got? Now the track is damp.
Copy.
We go. Oh, that is quite a bit off. That down. There we go. It's gonna bump that up a bit. Hopefully by the time it's still gonna be track's still gonna be damp by the time. I either wait for it to start drying and send them out, or I send them out and just what I can. It's already drying out a little. I need to basically try and time this. There we go.
Copy.
Fittipaldi's the big worry here, but as it gets drier, I'm feeling more confident about it. Why is there virtual safety?
I'm in the wall, man.
Alright. Copy.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yep, that's... Yep, virtual safety car ending. Again, though.
Copy.
So, that's roughly how his season's gone. Hope of potential, and into the wall. I'll admit, possibly partly on partly on me. Should have waited for the track to be more dry before I sent him out. Still though. not sure if that's going to be enough to get the feedback. I hope it is, but 2 minutes to get one. He might get another lap after this. He'll have one more lap to get that 5. Which still running the base chassis, and glad I went with that. Now I've got one front wing, one base, and I need to emergency, which is 1.2 mil out of the cost cap. That engine's done. I'm gonna go over. There's nothing I can do about it. And that leaves us 2 mil for the cost cap. Yeah, I sort of have to though. Should be good for that. How I'm gonna send out, whatever he needs to get that setup finalized. It's gonna be a fully dry track the entire session. Call the car in.
It felt pretty good.
It was that far off. 95%. I can live with that. How long can these? 45? Let's go 35. It's gonna get it before then. That I'm fine with that. Clean air, clean air. Auger's laps are slower than Fittipaldi, but he's also got significantly more fuel, so I'm okay with that. Well, that's official. We're gonna go over the cost cap. Before that crash, it was only very, very likely. Now, Hauger's gonna need a gearbox at some point. He's gonna need maybe an engine,
on feeling for the car.
but that'll take us over.
Copy that.
96, fantastic. How much longer? 37. Let's go 30. Basically run to the end. Is that a 90? Hauger is going to be love and life. 94. Hauger will be love and life, and Fittipaldi is probably getting replaced. Not I'm saying probably, I've already sent the offer. Yeah, call him in.
In the pit. No.
great art. Leave as is. Fittipaldi is slowly getting there. Okay. Sorry if the music is fluctuating. It's hard to find a good it is hard to find what seems like a good volume for the music. Because you find something and think, ah, yes, perfect. Then it'll just hit a loud bit and I can see the volumes. It drowned me out. Alrighty. He's gonna go over. He's gonna hit the 100. It's gonna be close, basically. He should hit the 100. And he has. So,
We're moving on now.
to qualify. And let me just confirm this. Go to the engine. We're gonna need new ERS. That's gonna leave us with 2 cents. May have brought in a bit early, but hey. Gearbox. We should be fine. Yes, install it. 42. Go with 58. Yep. Should be dry all session.
Green, green.
Go. Alga goes quicker by about 8/10. Not surprising, he is in the quicker car.
Car is off track. Just keep an eye for track.
Copy. Copy.
Nope, yellow's not what we need. Enzo does not make it through, Helga does. And he's the one with the penalty. 141.
Green, green.
Come on. Purple. Ooh,
Copy.
fastest lap. 144.8. I'll have to double check the tyres because that does not seem right that we've out-qualified someone. No, it was on the oldest tyres. Yellow.
Copy.
Not enough time, unfortunately, to do another lap. Lonzo Science, yep. P12, but it's going to be I think it's going to be a 10 place, which will drop him down to back of the grid, I think. th and 22nd. So here's the thing, 129.56. How are we getting 129.56? How's a soft, medium, soft with default? $129.56. Pushing on each of them. Okay. $130. 2 laps down. 1 lap down. Here we go.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race.
Head into the race.
This is what you've been waiting for. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Copy.
Eye forward and no trouble, okay?
Copy. Copy.
loving that. Come on.
I'm in the wall, man.
Alright. So what's up?
We've got a yellow flag here.
Fittipaldi, you've totally Look, I'm just thankful Fittipaldi's not close enough now to do that. That is not a good thing. You should not be happy one of your drivers is so far off the pace that they physically cannot interfere with their teammate. I can't fix the suspension damage, and I don't want him to damage
We're
anything
gonna
else.
box. Sorry for that. Sorry for that, mate.
Curbs.
And down in the pits. Oh, that's a slow one.
Pit window entered. I'm liking that.
Got it.
Plus one corner. We take what we get. Next lap. 16th. Honestly, all we need to do is hold these positions for just a bit longer. Magnussen's spin would have probably been.
And if
what
we
caused
watch
that yellow flag
Magnussen,
was there.
and the rear just lets go. And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
I mean, you'd hope so. ESC Sonoda is out. Oh. Ricardo. Ooh.
I got hit from behind.
Ricardo locks up into Sonoda.
Copy.
Push, push. Another crash.
Now I'm just looking here, possibly Ocon's part of that.
Turn 12. What happened? Just did not turn as much as you thought it would. I'll get an 11th. This is maybe our best result of the year. Potential points if Ricardo falls off a cliff. Mechanical fault. Come on. And Ricardo keeps getting mechanical faults. How long can that car survive? into the points.
Copy.
I just need Ricciardo to hold off.
Max
Sargent at least a
Verstappen
little.
over the finish line and today's
I
winner.
think that's it. I think that's points. Come on! First points of the season. Fittipaldi can't drive to save his life, and Helga has got.
Sometimes I think you just have to accept that it's not going to be your race.
Yeah.
This really is going to be an incredible disappointment for them.
God, it's like Red Bull in real life. Let me rephrase that. It's like Red Bull in the game. Verstappen first, Perez 6th. Haugas in the points, 10th. And my teammate out of the race. Where did I pull 965 from? It didn't say succeeded it. Cost cap limit. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we can't edit that. Come on, really? No, I can't access it again. Can't, really? Weekend prep. That'd be... So I just have to give that up. Yeah. Alright, financial regulations change. Now the rich get richer. We'll hate that. Yeah, with broken cost cap, I already know that. Yeah, we're in debt. I'm doing what I can, but okay, I've got a new suspension. Fittipaldi. For the love of everything, I'm gonna ask you to do one thing. It is called not binning it into the goddamn wall. Can you do that? For me. And we can't do that. Doin's been scouted. Missing car part, hello. into an emergency. Oh, hate that. Just puts us... That puts us over. We've broken the cost gap. So, I'm in debt.
Our Formula One season continues here, in the Republic of Singapore.
I'm over the cost cap. There's nothing I can do about it. I just need to hope Fittipaldi doesn't bend it into the wall. Again! Like, that's all I can do. Which you may hear and think, oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, it's not. Just avoid curbs. Avoid curbs. Awasa's driving, Hadjar's driving, Colapinto, Chambers, Pietro Fittipaldi, Crawford is going. Cool. Fittipaldi's underperforming to compared to Hauger so badly, the question has to be asked. Is Hauger putting it places it shouldn't be? Or is Fittipaldi underperforming that it's ending up in places it shouldn't be? It's one of the two. And honestly, it's not looking good for Fittipaldi.
How are you feeling?
Poor traction out of the corners.
Yeah, copy.
Traction is like the one good thing. What are you on about? That works. Can't drop that too much. That works. While we're waiting, might as well have a quick look at other things that are happening. F1 races tomorrow night, so that means they've looked behind the paywall, of course. qualifying is... Okay, never mind, that's saying tomorrow when I look it up. Cool. Well, they're both at 4 at the moment.
Give me some feedback for now.
Satisfaction's good.
Yep, it's all good, man.
Yep,
Okay, copy.
5. That up. Okay, go back to the 75, go from there. Traction is off. Get that. I feel like that's there, if not close. Cool. Up. Does not want to do more. Fair enough. How much did he say? 14 laps. 14, so we'll actually save this. Braking stability and straights are off. That puts it at great. Come on. Look how close this is. Up, that works. That's closer. Should be. Probably not going to get another run in, but we can at least get this. Send him out for a little bit. Yep, checkered flag. Yep, tires are dead.
The tires are up there.
I need this still with Boston to go through. I cannot sit through another season of Fittipaldi doing whatever this is.
Green. So just work on tires here.
Copy. Copy.
Yep. Alrighty then.
How
Yep,
are my
gold.
tire temps?
We already know that, buddy.
Tires
You
not
know
fully
that.
ready, okay?
I know that. Just drive. Okay, 3 and 3, loving that. Just Fittipaldi has been, for me, not a good signing. Like, looking back, I wish I'd gone with, like, Doohan or something. Oh, if I do restart this because I went over, and they're implementing the patch which should help fix that,
You happy with the car?
Thank you guys for the good car.
then
Yeah, copy.
I'm gonna go with Hauger and Doohan.
Feels pretty good.
Box. What do you got? Okay, I think the difficult part about balancing it from here is the fact that just nothing does want to balance. So, you know, that's fun's a strong word. If this isn't it, I'm honestly thinking of doing what I did with Fittipaldi with Hauger. Reset the wings and go from there. Like, maxed out wings, what do we need to change to get that right? Then what do we need to change for the other things? Maybe my best bet, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the audio. Most of the time it's good. Then there's stuff like this where it just gets louder. I don't know why, it just does. It's not intense, it's practice. You don't need to have this music. It doesn't have to be intense, it's practice.
Okay, copy.
Tires are heavily worn. 3. Okay, call him in. Call him in. Yep. That's gonna be... Fittipaldi's is either gonna be perfect or close to it at the very end. So now, we wait. And I can officially get rid of this because... yeah, using that to calculate money doesn't quite work when you already know that, yeah, I'm over. And I'm not just over because Fittipaldi... I'm not just over because the game started me with less money than I would if I went with another team. Why does it... I've gone over because Fittipaldi has had more DNFs than anyone else this season. Which means you need to then pay to repair any aero that's been damaged. But it's like, dude's gone through 5 engines, 3 ERS, and he's gonna need another one because that 45% is not gonna last. 2, 3, 7 gearboxes. You look at Hauger, he's on his 4th engine, his 3rd ERS, and his 3rd gearbox. Like, in terms of I like comparisons because it really helps bring together why things look certain ways. Just based on that, you'd call Hauger a better driver.
Green. Brakes and tires, okay?
Copy. Copy.
How's your initial feel?
Optimal, loving that.
Yeah, copy.
Configure. I'm fine with that. Okay, size last 26. I'm loving that. Configure. Send them out for a 20 lap run. Well, track acclimatization is going to be close at least. Still, it's not much. Okay, so I've gone over. Nothing I can do about that. We've got points for the first time last race. And it came from Hauger starting towards the back. I think it's just that as the race went, he was quick enough that he should have been up higher, which helped him gain the confidence. And yeah, no, Ricciardo's car deciding that actually I don't want to do this, and no, and just noping out probably helped as well. Fittipaldi's going to be happier, but Hauger's going to have a better race. Like, I can tell you that. And the garage. $90 and 9199, 9195. 96, 94. Now we wait. Now we wait. Dennis Hauger got points. Last race. Azerbaijan. I don't know what to say about Fittipaldi. I'm probably going to do with him what Red Bull are suggesting, what people are suggesting Red Bull do with Perez. I don't think he's seeing this next season. The only thing that means is I then need to find someone to sign for next season. Yeah. That's how it should be. Oh, good. Norris is quickest on track. Oh, here we go.
Qualifying is coming.
Here we go for qualifying.
Green, green.
Okay, could be interesting. .2 seconds quicker.
Copy.
Joe just sets a slower lap. No, doing another in lap. He's doing an in lap. Send Fittipaldi out for another lap. Does he improve? Yep. Yep. And P17.
Copy.
Which I believe is about where it was before. Wait for it.
Copy.
P13. Fittipaldi goes out P17. Alga gets up to P13. Banker lap and an old set. And go. Okay. Alga. Go quickest for battle as long as yep, Hamilton goes quicker by only just under 7/10. Yep, there it is. The much quicker lap that blows the previous laps out of the water. Knew it would happen at some point. Quicker. Only 12th. I mean, he holds 12th. Hauger in this car is probably like fairly consistently got there in the end. Like the 12th quickest. Unfortunately, they only give points out to 10th. Just curious to see if it. I mean, the most conservative strategy is anything that goes quicker, apparently. $138.30. Pre-race support, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Soft, medium, hard. Come on. Papa. Yeah, go for that. Only 2 laps. Medium hard. Could drop that because we're not doing something compatible. That works. Just reworking the strategy so that we've got more options. I'm going to do a 1-stopper and a 2-stop. Now we wait.
Well then, it's not long until we get started. We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix.
Singapore Grand Prix, starting in
And
12th
it's lights out and away we go.
and 11th and 16th. Valve assist off, valve assist off. There we go.
Copy.
Al goes up to 10th. Deploy. low aggression. Both on low aggression. Red flag. Norris, what'd you do, buddy? That looked more Piastri, but alright. I mean, I got no reason not to. No changes to Powdy.
Here we go once more. The track is ready, and so are the drivers. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yep. Penalties. Alga's up to 9th, Fittipaldi's in 14th. Alga up to 8th. Oh, I'm liking this. Alga chasing down Alonso. Don't think he's going to get Alonso. But you know what? This is a brilliant start. Nope, never mind. I thought Hamilton was out of DRS. He's just still barely in it. Drop to 9th. Pass for the Powdy. I'll go down to 10th. Look, as long as Helga can somewhat comfortably keep with Stroll. Russell gets the position.
Copy.
mechanical fault. There you go, past him. And he's catching Sergeant. Gets past him quite easily at that.
Copy.
Okay. Snowden is out of the race.
Copy.
Cool. That car's gonna overtake.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
More crashes. Leclerc and Verstappen. Verstappen, that is some big damage. Might have been Perez. Alga's in 12th. Okay, look, the good news is that Helga's tyres should last to the end of the race. Come on. One more incident involving a front runner. Actually, we've got points anyway. We're up to 8th.
Watch for potential debris.
Copy.
Another crash. Sargent and Joe? Actually, I think Joe's already out. That'd be Bottas then. Nope, Joe's still in it. Ocon's got some mechanical fault. Come on. Damn it. And he drops to 11th. Oh, but damn it. That was... No, no penalties.
Military surge up there.
Now we've got an incident here, and as I understand it, George Russell's involved.
Perez is going to make it to the end.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
11th and 13th. Looked like we were going to get some more points there for a bit. Unfortunately, it did not work. It didn't happen.
And after the checkered flag...
11th and 13th, though, it could be worse. Hey, 10th quickest pit stop. '18 21st, we got that. Yep. Yep, we're in debt. I know that. I can't do anything except for emergency manufacture, which there's not much I can do. Yeah, I know, we've broken the cost cap. You don't have to keep sending, you don't have to send me an email every day to tell me, oh, you've broken the cost cap. Yeah, I know that. Why do you insist on sending me the same email day after day like I don't already know that? Like, oh, you've broken the cost cap. I know that. Yeah, shut down for 10 days. Ended. Okay, we don't not bringing in Lawson. The other option is I keep Fittipaldi and but he's driving Sauber next year. Okay, so I can't go for him. Send the contract to Doohan. There's a small break to the next race. Come on. Okay, new plan for this. Just max out pit stop draws. Okay. Fast forward. Woo. Yep, Goscup. You keep telling me that. Cars. Okay, so that's okay. forward. I don't know what I can do, really. Like, I've gone over. Oh, Matos has improved the rating. Love that. Amazing. It stopped me and didn't send me an email that, hey, did you know you've gone over the cost cap? I could have guessed that, buddy. You didn't have to tell me again. Oh, cool. Yep. That's cool. And now I can't manufacture it because, get this, you won't let me. Slight changes, nothing major. Hospitality, level up. Manzo is now 67, Anishi is now 62. Let me guess, cost cap? Nope. Hospitality, I'm impressed. I'm 8 million. $5.2 mil. So we are getting that money. Love that. Love that. Another 2.85 mil. Yet no one likes the car. I know that. Actually, F3 I think is wrapped up. Yeah, Monza. Again, of the top 5, he's the only non-Red Bull affiliate. Yeah, premise. Not surprised. 2 races left. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm... If you've not been here for a while, you may be wondering why I'm considering any number of drivers to replace Fittipaldi. That's fair call. Verstappen, no DNFs. Leclerc has 1. Perez has 1. That puts us at 2. Norris has 1. Alonso has 5. As 2, Stroll has 3. Tsunoda's got 4. Oh, that's not good. Sargent has 5, I think is... Yeah. He's not had the results to justify keeping him. And even if he had... You can't look at 5 DNFs and go, oh, no, I reckon he deserves another chance. Alright, another race in 3 days. Yep. Oh, strategy prep, fantastic. I thought it was going to be another. Yeah, we're going over. Look, I'm just thankful this is still bringing in something. The high speeds are going to carry, so I'm thinking 18th and... yeah, 18 and 20... or 21. Let's go 21 just in case. The 21's essentially the thing of just don't finish dead last. Oh, it's a sprint. Engine should be good. ERS, you... put this on, and let's go with the 49. Let's go for that. Cast setup. Oh, off the truck. Fittipaldi out first. And Talbot. Curbs and clean air. Curbs and clean air. Alrighty then. Things are slowly falling apart, but yeah.
How are my tires?
Tires are cold. We know that already, buddy.
Ready, okay?
Turn 4, I think is.
Right, so this was the fourth corner. Oh, we've seen a
Yep.
few go off the track
Just go
there.
straight. Not a fan of that, but could have been worse. Could have been worse. It always feels weird whenever it's like a sprint and they're throwing in guys who aren't racing. Like, Aston Martin haven't got either of the head drivers in. They've got Crawford and Klukovic.
Give me some feedback when you can.
Super bad traction.
Okay, copy.
not loving that. I'm not against the dramatic music, but it's practice. I'm not sure we need it. Okay, off we go. Still a bit off, but to be fair, I was expecting that. So let's go to mechanical. Track times. Okay, practice is in 2.5 hours. Cool. Which is doesn't specifically tell me what time everything is, but it does tell me practice is in 2.5 hours, which for me it'd be 7:30 to 8:30. 11. There's a chance I'll just watch qualifying tomorrow morning. Coleman.
Not too bad.
Cool win. %58. Come on. We are not going to be ready for qualifying. But we can use this to fine tune setup, I guess. Come on. Here we go. We should get something. I hope we get something. One thing for each of their setups. I'm ready for it to be that something's awful. Neither is particularly ready, but what can you do? It's just gonna put us even more over. But 39% is gonna go out at some point during the race. Set up. Oh, that's great. Oh, it's optimal. Straights are optimal. Yep, here we go. sprint qualification.
We'll be one at the moment.
Alga goes quicker than Enzo.
Copy. I made a big mistake.
Gorman.
Copy that.
Go. Sergeant runs wide. 14th. Enzo does not improve on 19th. Yep. Go.
Green, 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 green.
Everyone's out. B13, and I'm ready for that to drop. Nope, P13. Cool. Alrighty then.
Well, the excitement levels continue to rise.
Excitement for the sprint, that's a choice. Traction is bad. Everything's good. But nothing's great. One lap down, off we go.
Things are hotting up here in Texas for the sprint. And it's lights out and away we go.
There gets past Ricardo. Ricardo gets past Helga. Bowdy. Alex up to 14th. And 13th. Come on. Stop avoiding. avoid him. One with mechanical fault, and Ricardo's decided to pit. Okay, Ricardo's got a mechanical fault. It'll be close, but
Copy.
Max Verstappen over the finish line to win the sprint.
forgot about the fuel. Forgot about the fuel until the very end.
Okay.
The competition out there was certainly...
Should have just left it in neutral. Why did I try messing with it?
Now it's time to see who'll come out on top.
Okay.
Green, green.
Already going for a lap. Purple. Fittipaldi, that was
Following
actually,
Delta.
considering the difference in car, actually not too bad from Fittipaldi
Copy.
originally. Send up Fittipaldi. Does he improve? Nope. Nope.
Copy.
Doesn't do fuel for some reason unless you do that. Send it out for Fittipaldi. Wait for it. Hello, yellow, ran wide. Green.
Copy.
Ooh. Ninth. Okay, ninth.
Green, green.
Green, green. Considering what the tires we're on, I'm a little surprised that we're as high up as we are. Ah, that's why everyone else did the same thing. Flap and Sonoda.
Now it looks to be Lewis Hamilton involved in that.
Crash. Into 10th. Into 10th. Fittipaldi's not performing. Hauger's getting it into 10th in qualifying. Yep.
Green, green.
3.2 seconds off. Sonoda spins off. Come on. 4 minutes. Go. Sonoda's set a slower lap. He's gonna set a quicker lap now. He has to. Holds 10th. I'll take a P10. Yeah, Fittipaldi drops. Drop this final soft. Oh. It's an aggressive at the end. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. Medium, hot, medium. Yep. 2 laps down. 1 lap down. Here we go.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend. Sit tight and get ready. It's the United States Grand Prix.
2, 1.
And it's
Go.
lights out, and away we go.
Copy.
Up to 8th. I'm liking that. Low overtake aggression. Same with you, Fittipaldi. Helga's aid in this. For the love of Christ. Alrighty then, it's just stopped. There's not much I can do here. So yeah, I'm just gonna hope that saved. It's just so, forgot about the fuel in this sprint race. Qualifying's gone alright. Got a gun to 10th. And we're back, except they put us here. Two laps down, one lap down. In we go.
Well then,
Right then.
it's not long until we get started.
How long do we get started?
Here we go. It's the United States Grand Prix.
3, 4, 5.
And it's
Red
lights
lights
out,
are out.
and away we go.
No trouble, okay?
Copy. Copy.
Okay, Helga's up to 8th.
Potentials every.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Gasly and Hulkenberg or Ocon? One of the Williams, actually. Head making things. Sargent. Alrighty. Yes, Sergeant. With the high-risk curbs. Leclerc's got a mechanical fault, but that's less important than passes that. Sergeant looks up to 1.
Copy. ESC, ESC. Follow Delta for now.
Yep.
Box.
ESC ending.
Copy.
Alrighty, just need a
You ready?
Ricardo is out of the race. Sonoda's got a slight issue. So does Leclerc. Yep. Bit this lap.
Box.
Copy, I'm gonna box.
Okay, 12th.
Watch for potential debris.
Now that incident
Piastri.
looks to involve Oscar Piastri.
Sainz or Leclerc? The kick, the Sauber. Mate, kick's part of the name. You don't actually have to kick it. Come on, what was that? Fittipaldi gets past Hulkenberg. Love that. Avoid the curbs. See, that's the thing.
Copy.
with Hauger for this hard and I'm gonna try something that I think worked in the previous game. And that is aggressive avoiding curbs. Which should avoiding curbs should help extend the tires a little, but the aggressive keeps the stint average lap time up. Standard a little. Get ready to put it back up. Just barely entered it. Aggressive. Next lap. Aggressive. Push. Drops balanced. So laps to go. We're currently sitting 12th and 17th. But Stroll's got an issue. So does Science, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sonoda. Any of those get worse. We pretend. If at least two of those get worse, I'd say we've got a chance at points. There we go.
Copy.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
12th and 17th. That 1P10 is still our best result.
A great drive.
Max Verstappen wins the race. He's doing well, to be fair. Yeah, Leclerc's carrying Ferrari. Perez doing better than usual though. He's won 2 races. Yeah, he's better. Yep. First cut fine. Yep. Alga is loving life. This car's not bad. He's doing pretty good at results wise. Yep, I know that. It's always weird whenever it says, hey, you're in debt. I know that. Why? I'm gonna have Fittipaldi again next year, aren't I? ATR ends. Few fast sections, we might be able to get something there. That one I'm not really sure what we're going to get, because it's a small straight followed by a fast section followed by a slow section, and the fast is immediately preceded by a slow section, which we're not the best at. 2021.
We return once more to the hustle.
Mexico City. Light rain during race, that could be helpful. Wish there's something like that. Go for the, yeah, I know. Go for the 44. Go for the 42. Just gotta make these parts last to the end of the season. .38 is the least worn of the worn. Does that make sense? Manage session. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, radio check.
Curbs and
Yeah,
clean
all is clear.
air. Curbs
Yeah, Laura,
and
you-
air. Behrman. Hadjar. Maney, Colapinto. Chambers. Porsche.
How are my tire temps?
I'm not fully ready, okay?
Maloney. And Jack Crawford. Yeah. The more things go on, the more we're using stuff, the more I went through and ran numbers to try and make sure I wouldn't go over the cost cap. And then those numbers went down the drain when Fittipaldi decided to, you know what? I'm gonna bin it every other race. Which hasn't helped. Four and 3. He's not going to get the 5. Hauger might. He does not. sort of in a bit of trouble regardless. Still doing what I can. Yep. It's currently at 2, same with Fittipaldi, 18 and 18. Even less. Boom, boom. Now, the important part is that while everything is going very, 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 very badly, we're slowly making things less worse. I said slowly. One moment. Sorry, I just got jeans and a belt on, and the belt was just digging into me. So, things are, they're moving. And sometimes, that's all you want. 3 and 3. Will Fittipaldi hit the 4? No. Traction's not there. Braking stability's not there. Yep, that works. Curbs in air, curbs in air. Here we go. Fittipaldi's gonna hit it, isn't he? Didn't really change anything, I just sort of... There we go.
Quick, when you can.
Yeah, my pace feels good.
Yeah, copy.
Cornering. Let's go for even less. And now we wait for that to go while we keep an eye on Hauger. Fittipaldi. Go. Hauger's not gonna hit it, is he? So let's call him in now. Glean what we can. The oversteer is not there. Change all that. Now Fittipaldi. Not going to say anything about how Fittipaldi is performing, just because, well, last time I did, I think he crashed like 5 seconds after. So I'm just not going to say anything. Actually, saying I'm not going to say anything is technically saying something about it, so call him in. Oh, loving that. Just refuel, send him back out. Ooh. Come on. Hauger hits 3, I'll probably do the same thing.
Give me some feedback, please.
Great.
Thank you guys for the good car.
Okay, mate.
Traction is 92. Reconfigure. Traction is off. Well, Fittipaldi's probably going to have the better setup of the two. Honestly, at this point, he's just trying to get the track acclimatization. .50.54. Now we are honestly just waiting. Yep. Tire temps are cold. Yep, got tires are cold. Helga in 20th. We don't know enough about the setup to say, yeah, it's good. Cool. Probably that. Manage session. Here we go.
Green, green.
Track details, drive the whole thing. Fantastic. Clean air and curbs. Curbs and clean air. Okay, so now Helga should get there first. Setup's feeling perfect. Ooh, love that. How perfect? 97. That's pretty perfect. Okay, track acclimatization is at 64. Let's go for 30 laps. Come on, it doesn't. There we go. The track acclimatization isn't accurate until I've done like a lap or two. Then it just shows you how, and you realize how much it just goes up the longer they're out. You know? Gorman. And go. Alga's getting there. I'm thinking once I've got the 5, I'll bring him in just to confirm.
What was your feeling from the car? Yeah, copy.
I'm happy with that. How much longer can these tires last? 31. Go for 25.
Pit lane.
I do not believe that. There we go. And well, both these guys should get 100% track acclimatization, so that's good. With the parts knowledge and the setup, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be close. Unfortunately, yeah, look, that cost cap stuff is just completely. Part of it is that massive cost that they just hit you with. Immediately just taking up like half the salary cap. That's part of it. The other part is that for some reason is that just if Fittipaldi doesn't bin it into the wall every other lap, every other race it feels like, I don't have to spend more money getting more engines, ERS and gearboxes for him. I don't have to emergency repair parts. And I feel like that's a decent amount of it. You know? Like I'm over, but not all of it is exclusively that. Flag. I'll take a 96%. I think that's at 96 for how ready he is. Driver preparations. Yeah, 96.
Welcome everyone to qualify.
Here we go. Cloudy during qualifying, light rain during the race, which should mean Inters.
Green, green.
Copy.
Yep, 7/10 quicker. Do another lap. I need to know, does he improve? Nope. Nope. And Now it's just waiting. Wait for it.
There's a yellow flag now.
P16. And so that Hauger is through. Dennis. Go with the more worn at the start. Confirm that there's not going to be any rain.
Green, green.
Hauger. Go to a lap on the softs. Sergeant runs wide. Goes quicker, I'm fine with that. Fresh softs. Wait for it. Just wait for it. B12. Gonzon goes quicker. Ocon doesn't. P13 again. Regardless of track, Hauger in this car is the 13th quickest. Track water. This sounds crazy, but you save a surprising amount. I do not remember if I swapped those back. Please tell me I did.
Well, it's great to have you with us. This is it. Here we go with the Mexico City Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
So this is gonna go badly. I've got to sort the powertrain stuff.
Copy.
Send to 14th. Albon gets past Fittipaldi. Albon's in 14th. Fittipaldi's in 21st.
Copy. You ready?
That's definitely slick.
Come on. I'm waiting for that lane to pick up again.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
It's looking very jumpy when I do that.
Come on.
Minor gearbox fault. Come on. I didn't even think to check it as a thing. It's got a minor gearbox issue. What will be fine. Okay, I'm just using Fittipaldi to figure out when, how these issues are going to come up. We're good. And again, it may not be a specific number, just something less specific. Aggressive. Drop the standard. Major at 32. Oh, that's not good. guess at the moment my objective is survive the race. Argus mechanical fault. Yep, major. 31. Okay, it's no specific number. Okay, we can no longer. We can use a rough estimate. Fittipaldi's is one more, so if he gets something, Perez retires.
All good.
Not entirely sure what happened, but it seems like it was Logan Sargent. Now look, here we head into turn 2. The cars jostling for position.
Okay, don't know why it's... Sorry, Alga, you just gotta... Because of Fittipaldi, we sort of don't have a spare. And no, this isn't just me putting everything on Fittipaldi because we're out of money. We can't afford to make replacements outside of emergency repair, outside of emergency making. So, because of that, I had one of each. I had two. One's on Hauger's, one's on Fittipaldi's. I said 18th. ERS. Rebooting.
Now is that the Williams involved?
Sergeant. There's clearly not space there. Don't be dumb. No, of course not.
Copy.
16th and 19th. Not ideal. Really, really not ideal, but I forgot to check the engine and stuff. For the race stars, so we're running old stuff.
Well, we've lots to talk about.
Then just casually putting in a top 5 pit stop. $800. 2021. Right. Could have gone for 18, but I played it safer than I should have. So replacement. I would love to make a new one. I really would. No. It's just another 900k. Store. What are we talking here? Store 36. in debt. Yeah, I know that. You keep telling me there's nothing I can do about it at the moment, buddy. Yep, another cost gap, fine. I know! I know. I'm in debt. I know that. They just keep repeating the same emails saying you, hey, you know how you're in debt? Yeah, well, you're in debt. Yeah, I know that. I know that. What part makes you think I don't? Development, affiliates development, October, technical science, call out McLaren. We're 9th in the constructors. What does the board want? 9th or above. We got that. Updates. It's getting better, but come on. If there's a way to do this quicker, that'd be much appreciated. Come on. Like, we're slowly getting there. Like, if there was a way to just make this go quicker. Drop to 30. I'm doing this actually. I could probably afford to take the weekends and drop one. Drop that. Drop that. And another one there and there. Confirm those changes. Yep, but we've got another one starting in a couple months. So think that's half decent. In terms of stream length, I mean, everything else is just for sort of imploding. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, if I get fired from the team, let me just find it again. Okay, so the manager. Is not logicking. Just looking for something. Okay, they've announced they're releasing it to all platforms next week. And it honestly could be interesting. I think there's some funny stuff in here, though. Like, Franco Colapinto's name will be spelled correctly. Some funny stuff. Mentality. Credit team. Nope, no, never mind. Sponsorship and finance. Fix newly created teams spending more money on initial startup than real teams. This will require starting a new save file. I'm thinking if I get fired because of the financial stuff, and specifically, and it mentions it, I'm gonna find something else to stream in the meantime. Then once this patch drops, I'm gonna go in and hey, third time's charm, you know? Speaking of though, there are some funny improvements here. Team comms. Fix John Howard calling everyone Pierre. There is a part of me that wants to just find a picture of the current grid and just Photoshop Gasly's face onto every driver. Because of that. Fix incorrect voice lines, onboard engine sounds when sounds breaking when saving game. Some of the race replays have had the difficulty ratings adjusted. Yeah, I definitely noticed, like, just going back in, I closed it, but going back in, yeah, that did seem a bit odd. Monaco race moment, race duration's been fixed, race replay loading incorrect constructor, drivers inheriting race suits from career save in race replay. That could be a little funny. Good news though, like stability's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that apply to playing on the PC. Going into the race replay, like the difficulty section, like everything after like Montreal, it's listed as like everything like Sakir to Monaco basically is like consistently 3-star difficulty, and I'm not kidding. Look, okay, I'm gonna go here. F1 2024 race. just doing this to make it a bit more random in terms of which one we get. Okay, never mind, I was just gonna... But like, we go to Melbourne, 3-star. Miami, 3-star. Monaco, 3-star. Jeddah, 3-star. It doesn't matter which of the first 8 you go to, it's going to be a 3-star. Then from there, Barcelona, 1-star. Budapest, 1-star. Spielberg, 1-star. Like like between Monaco and Montreal, something changed. And every challenge either became a medium difficulty, with a 3 out of 5, that's about what you expect, or what should be the easiest challenge. Which the Racing Bulls earn 10 points. It's not that easy. I think that's one of the ones I've tried and failed at like 15 times. So that should help. Few performance changes. Traditional Chinese translated text has been added. Hey, remember how one of the things I kept bringing up as annoying was whenever during the race one of the driver's pop-ups would block half the bloody timing board? Added ability to minimize driver panels during a race. Added ability to hide UI entirely when paused within a race, which would help with that. Matching every pit stop and post-race report screen being highlighted as positive. Empty grandstands at Jeddah. Tire compound allocations at Albert and Hermanos Rodriguez. Is that Mexico? Hermanos Rodriguez is, yeah, Mexico. Okay, so apparently they were getting the wrong tires. Powertrain penalties being applied in sprint session when new powertrain board is fitted before sprint qualifying. Basically a bunch of changes. I'd say most of them good, but if I get released because of the finances, I'm going to do different stuff for a week until that comes out, which it says should be next week, but honestly, schedules are weird. You make a schedule, it's either going to happen perfectly on time or there's like a delay of some sort. So while I'm waiting for that, I'll probably